Listen. You get one chance for a first impression. You get one last senior season, right? First game of last senior season, right? You get one first opener, season opener. That's how you get one, right? So this is a first impression. What, at the end of the night, what is your first impression gonna be? What are they gonna say after your first impression? They gonna, did you leave it all on the floor? Did you do everything you can to possibly help us win, to be better, to start off 1-0? Or did you hold back? Did you succumb to fatigue? Did you get tired and didn't do what you were supposed to? Did you reach when you weren't supposed to reach? Did you sprint every time you were supposed to sprint? Understand?
Yes, sir.
It's nothing to be butterflies about, nothing to be scared of, nothing to be intimidated of. It's basketball. If you do what we ask you to do, you're gonna be successful. If you play hard, you're gonna be successful. If you play together, you will be successful if you move the ball. Everybody got to do their part. 2 can't do their part, 4 can't do their part. All 5 of y'all out there, they're great. Got to do their part. Understand?
Yes, sir.
You got to bring energy, intensity, and effort, man. This is it right here, my guys. This is it. This is it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
This is it. I don't even know what Brown said I was over there, but this is it. This is it. We can't get this game back. We're gonna leave here tonight, they're gonna be like, same old here, bro. Or we're gonna leave here tonight, they're gonna be like, okay, they boy got a shot, they for real. That's up to you. Not me. Not me. That's up to you. I'm not gonna shoot a shot. I'm not gonna make a pass. I'm not gonna dribble. I ain't gonna do that. You gonna do all of that. You. It's up to you. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
I hope so. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. I talk about mental toughness all the time, just the ability to focus when things aren't going your way, or, a mindset. Mental toughness is really a mindset. So I think these words kind of hone in and focuses a lot on what I mean by when I say you have to be mentally tough. Gregory Moultrie, head boys basketball coach at Hillgrove High School. Started coaching high school in 1998. Been a head coach in high school for, this is what, my 14th year has been a head coach. But I started coaching high school basketball in Albany, Georgia in 1998 at Monroe Comprehensive High School as a varsity assistant and 9th grade coach. I was the king of South Cobb. I went from the king of South Cobb to a guy that's misunderstood in a whole nother city and replacing somebody. Not only are you misunderstood, but replacing somebody that was beloved, supported heavily in the new city. Again, you say Coach Moultrie at South Cobb, on that side, it's almost, the gospel. But over here, I'm cutting my teeth. I'm in a big fish in a bigger pond in a new pond, pretty much. And I'm swimming around. Some waters are murkier than others, but you still got to swim, and you got to establish yourself. And I'm comfortable doing that in any pond, any lake, and any ocean. I'm okay with it. All right, that concludes the first round. We'll go to the second round now. We have Walton girls, Pepperbrook girls, Hillgrove boys, followed by, and also Wheeler boys. Coaches will be on the way. They're on the way, so we'll go ahead and start on the end. And we'll just work our way down. Again, we want to thank Harrison boys, Walton boys, Altoona girls, and Hillgrove girls.
My name is Evan Cole. I'm a senior, class of 22, combo guard.
Jeremiah Wilkinson, class of 2024.
I'm Coach Chris Lothar, head JV coach and varsity assistant from Dublin, Georgia. I'm a country boy, and I'm the energy guy on the team.
I'm Andre Kidd, combo guard, class of 22.
Coach Q, assistant varsity boys basketball coach.
What do you want to accomplish this year during the 2021-2022 season?
We want to be competitive. We want to make sure we put a product on the floor that we're competing. Has to do with believe in the coach. Understand that the coach that they're receiving is to benefit them and then to carry them along. How does that incorporate? This team has to buy in and lead into the coach. Once they do that, we'll make it into the state level. All right.
It's a definitely different philosophy from last year.
Yeah. I'm way more demonstrative, you know, so the kids were just, honestly, they were in a complete shock, basketball-wise, when it came in.
They're going to be in your tail. They want everything to be right. They want everything to be perfect. They're going to be on you.
He's just always, you never know what you're gonna get. Like, he's the only person I've ever met that I can't read. Like, I never know what coach is thinking, ever. So, every practice is something different. You could be on one day, next day, just totally different person.
I'm dealing with a different type of kid. So the way I coached at South Cobb prior to might not be conducive or will get the best out of it. It was a culture shock for these kids to come in and ask kids to dive on the floor and take charges and, you know, to run a 6-minute mile, to run a 17 in a minute. These were things unheard of from these kids just on a basketball standard. But these were things that at South Cobb were the norm. At South Cobb, you're going to take charges. At South Cobb, you're going to run a mile in 6 minutes. At South Cobb, you're going to run a 17 in a minute, a 5 and 25. Like, these kids were like, Coach, we never done this much running in my basketball career in the practice. So just, you know, trying to just adapt, change the mentality, change the culture, and build on the foundation that they have. Because again, I mean, it's not like the school didn't have winning seasons prior to me getting here. You know, they had a little success, but I think they had kind of fell in like a lull. And then to get a guy of my intensity, because I replaced a guy that's kind of laid back, you know, so I'm way more intense than the guy that I replaced. My bad, I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
That's your
Okay.
I know what you went through and how humble you have came, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now you take that same humility and got to just move forward with it. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right, bro. We're gonna laugh about this shit sooner or later.
Yeah, bad news we got today. One of my kids got denied for his hardship appeal. Senior Robert Diggs got denied by Georgia High School Association. A couple of coaches in the region felt like it was undue influence. They didn't know the full background story. But they're connected in the county with the AD and made some complaints. So kid's gonna miss out on his senior year playing Georgia High School basketball. Even though he played football for Hillgrove, and he can also run track. He just can't play basketball for Hillgrove.
I thought Mo had that April Fool. I wanted to say, but I take the April Fool joke could be something.
Oh, you told him he said no?
Yeah. Me too.
It's gonna be some days where everything's going wrong. You know, you feel like it's going wrong. It's how do you react, okay? Response and opportunity. If you prepare yourself on the court and you put the work in, when you play a game, you're gonna be way more productive than somebody that just go to practice and show up.
And like this is a rivalry game, dog. Y'all been the little brothers for a long time, man. It's time to get out of that little brother seat, man. Time to get up out of that.
I need effort and intensity from each player, but we need to have Evan Cole needs to have a great game, at least a double-double. Isaiah Pettigrew needs to have a double-double. Jeremiah Wilkinson needs to play a great defense and have a close to a double-double. Cameron McCall needs to be a great defender. We need all guys that step on the floor tonight in white in the Hillgrove uniform to just come in and play their best game of the year for us to get this win. Don't get embarrassed at home. Again, this is your house. A man must defend his house. Period, point blank. you got to defend this place. Simple. All right? But everything you got to defend it. Do you understand?
Sure.
So again, it's a game of runs. You can't be too emotional. You can't get too high. You can't get too low. You got one thing to do, is do your job to the best of your abilities. That is it. That is it. If everybody do their job, and everybody do their job at the same time together, then we'll be fine. No passing and standing. No, you gotta hit. You gotta get out on the break, stop the break, and we need to push. We need to put pressure on them. Let's push too. Let's go ahead. They're not as deep as we are. They're not as deep as we are. But you must defend. You must defend tonight. You must defend tonight. You understand? Come on, little brother, dog.
Hey, hustle one, 3, 2, 1.
First loss at home versus McKeitron. That was, I think that might have been the first sellout home game of the year. It was the actual second home game. The game was pretty close, back and forth early on. Some of the starters, the guys got in foul trouble. So I remember that game, like Sidney got too long. He had maybe 2 fouls, 3 fouls, so I kind of sat him. We were close, battling it out. And then late towards in the third quarter, McKeitron kind of just went on a run. That Braden Sparks kid, man, I think he hit like 4 or 5 threes in the lead balloon, and that was the first loss.
They was adjusting to the style that we've been trying to get them to play to. It's just getting the kids to buy in to the style that we play. And so it's kind of hard with them because they adjusted to new.
If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost a cinch you won't.
They don't know how to manufacture their own intensity. So they don't know how to manufacture their own intensity. We gotta bring it for them.
How intense have we been since we've been? That's why. Any intensity, any uncomfort, any discomfort we put on them. You see what I'm saying? So that's what that is. So like in games like that, again, it's just killing that ant with a sledgehammer. You just do what you do. You do what you've been told. Do talk to you. You just, it is what it is. You can't let them out. All right, 10-1. First time in a long time. Hillgrove been 10-1. All right, but now you got to focus up, finish your exams, and then we got Tucker next week. All right, we got tough Tucker team. We played early today, so since we played early, ain't no need to be going on alone. Rah, we got game plan. Let's break it down, get out of here, and go get some rest, man. This is the first game with state playoff implications. This is the first game, the state playoff implication. This is the first game leading to the goal of being region champ, right here. This is the first game you have to put the region on those state win game.
Don't listen to the word.
Let them know we here.
Tell me how good a
Ain't the
ref
same
he
old
is.
here, bro, whatever they think. I don't care what
Yeah,
they
when he was
think.
out that Saturday, man, I say,
But at the end of the night,
security
what
over
they
there,
should
get him out of
think
here,
and
man.
know is they
Get him
can't
out of
play.
here. But nah.
It's on me. It's on me. Whoop ass on 1. 3, 2, 1.
Whoop ass!
Wow. Wow. No, be patient. B, what are you doing, bro? That's your one. What are you doing?
At what point you gonna have some testicular fortitude, that's nuts, and go over there and take what you want? And not just selling. Y'all selling.
Y'all settling. Y'all settling. Dre said give it to him. That's a foul right there. Fouls. Don't matter. They can't stop it. It don't matter. Run. Good shit right there. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yes, sir. Sir. That's big boy stuff. First of all, we get out hustled. They been to every loose ball. We ain't here, we ain't get no rebound, you stand around, we getting out hustled. My team don't get out hustled. We don't get out hustled. Get on the floor and get rebound, man. That's impossible. If you standing and look, say it ran BC. You gotta get to the spot. If you're in the corner, be the corner man. You understand? We can't get out hustled. Great work, that's why you still in there. Now we rotate down, let's rotate down now. We rotate down now. You understand? We're rotating down now. We are rotating down now. Do you understand? Understand? You got a minute. Don, get ready, and Ty, get ready. We rotate down. Let's go.
Energy on one, energy on 1, 3, 2, 1.
Find yours.
What the fuck am I doing?
LaDon. Get who up? You got LaDon. Hey! Hey! Sit down. I see what's going on. I got him. You got 3, right? Get his ass out of there. Hey, get your ass in the locker room. Go in the locker room right now. Hurry up. Go. I'm not gonna tell you again now. Go to the locker room right now before you get up. Get up. Come on. Walk with me. Get up.
Man,
Get up.
he called a tech for
You
what
shouldn't
reason?
What would you throw it on the floor for?
No,
It was on
all
the
I
floor.
did was
Shut
be
up.
in
Shut
the
up. It shouldn't even been on the floor. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh my God.
Let the lady through. Excuse us. Go ahead and sit down, man. Stay, be quiet. Because you're not listening, you're a fucking distraction, bro. We trying to win a game. Get in here, man. So, be mentally locked. Be mentally.
All I did was just take off my arm.
You
and
can't
throw it
throw.
on the ground
You
like
threw it.
I
It was,
had
no,
to.
be quiet. If you threw it on the ground, it wasn't on the floor. It was on the floor. He pointed to it, Don. He pointed to it. Look at all that. Don, you threw it on the court, bro. I didn't say you had to dress out. I didn't tell you to take your stuff out. I said come to the locker room. See, if you be quiet and stop pounding, you'll know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get us back in the game. Put your jersey back on unless you don't want to play no more. I didn't say you were done for the night. The jersey was on the floor. Put your jersey on. Put your jersey on. You're not loud. You power. You threw it on the floor. If you would have put your armband where you say you put it on, it would not have been on the playing court, LaDon.
I'm going through the corner.
We got Evan, who is having a breakout year. This is his senior year. He's having a breakout year so far, and he's even mentioned the difference that it is from last year to this year.
That's probably better than I could have imagined, really. I never, before now, I didn't really see myself as a person who contributes on the offensive end as much as I do. I think the fit's just perfect with Coach Mo this year. Yeah.
Evan Cole, he's been showing tremendous growth. And we're trying to get that baby, Jeremiah Wilkins, to fall in that leadership role. But you know, he's a sophomore, and right now he's trying to adjust to it, but it's a pull and take with him.
He would like to tell you he's a sensational sophomore, to use a plug from Dick Vitale. He showed growth though, and showed ability to be coach. He kind of turned the corner.
I felt like I got a lot better from the summer to now, and I can already see from last year the growth that I'm making as a player, and for the next 3 years, it's just going to continue to grow.
Talented, very talented. A lot of times it can be hard-headed. Gotta learn to embrace the teaching side of basketball. If he does that, sky's the limit. He could really be like, he got the potential to be a McDonald's All-American if he embraced everything. I think he's that talented.
Everybody in June, all 46, no matter where you at, was talking about the same thing. Region champ. Everybody was talking about region champ. Everybody. And everybody talking about state champ. Everybody had pretty much the same goal in high school basketball. But what do you do to accomplish the goal? What work do you put in to get there? What do you do to get there? That's what matters. That's what matters. We almost there. We almost one of the 8. We 2 games away from being one of the 8. 2 games away from being one of the 8. I believe we can do it. I believe we can do it. I do.
Stated goals was to win the region outright, go through the region undefeated, finish the region as region champ in the tournament, and try to get to at least the Elite 8 in the playoffs, state playoffs. It's a great question. To be honest, man, it was political. Politics involved in it. Adults being petty. They were trying to paint a narrative that, we were doing. I've heard everything, recruiting. I've heard, ineligible player. Bottom line, man, it was adults made up their minds. Some coaches in the region, I won't say all, but most coaches in the region got together and decided that, they, were going to teach me a lesson or whatever. But hey, again, the team won 8 games last season. Season before that, they won 11 games. My first year, we won 23 games and went undefeated in region playing regular season. It speaks for itself, man. So it's whatever. I'm more upset about them shafting some of the kids being on the first team region team. And, honest to God, we had a case for a kid that probably should have been region player of the year that didn't get it. I'm more upset about that than I am the coach of the year thing, Nobody likes a guy that comes in and kicks their butt, bottom line. If I'm having fun kicking your butt and you feel like I'm being arrogant or flamboyant about it, then oh well, I'm going to continue to have fun. We do what we do. We work hard, so the games for us are the time to have fun because we don't have fun in practice. We go hard in practice. We're serious in practice. We're serious in the weight room. So when we are playing the game, we're having fun, man. Some people don't like that. We have too much fun while we're winning, but oh well. Still got to see me. Everything we do, we want to make sure it's driven by discipline. We want to make sure we discipline in the weight room, in workouts, and conditioning, and training sessions. We want to make sure we're disciplined and be driven by that discipline so we can get to the next level.
We focus on the whole program and development of the kid, mind, body, and soul. So, this summer we're going to get it in. We're going to practice hard. We're going to grind it out. We're going to play some games. We're going to watch film. We're going to learn about the game of basketball, and we're going to embrace the culture that we're trying to bring over here to Hillgrove. And Hillgrove, we're going to be a household name. For sure.
In the beginning of the season, we set a good goal to try to, be the best to come into Hillgrove, and I feel like we achieved that for the most part. We'll be back next year doing the same thing, even better. That's it.
what I like to do, I would like to thank everybody who supported us along the way this year. I'd like to thank the players for accepting the change, accepting the challenge, and the difficult times, because I understand it was difficult for them. It was new to them. But again, I want to thank all of the supporters inside the building, outside the building, and all the parents who supported us along the way. Extra special thanks to my wife who stood beside me. All the losses, all the wins, she's right there cheering. She's probably the biggest supporter she is the biggest supporter I have. I want to thank her for all the support. And last but not least, special thanks goes out to everyone that hated on me. Use you guys for motivation. I hope you continue to hate, continue to motivate me, and make me the best coach that I can be. Thank you for your hate. I use it for motivation. Your hate motivates. Thank you.